Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Heavy Metal Music Theory. What you just heard was the opening line to the Metallica song, Nothing Else Matters. I remember watching some Metallica documentary, and James Hetfield, who's the frontman of Metallica, was discussing how he came up with that little riff. And I believe he said he was just sitting on the couch, noodling, playing from one string to the other, and his ear picked up on those four notes actually sounding really good together. What's really ironic about that is that those four notes outline an E minor chord. So you could call it an E minor arpeggio, which would be a chord played one note at a time. In melodic fashion, this would be melody, right? And then obviously if you played the E minor chord harmonically, all at once. So harmony is all at once, melody is one note at a time. All right? Now, what's really interesting about that is that it is a highly effective arpeggio. It is a really good song with a really killer guitar solo. And the irony is that E minor is like the go-to for Metallica, right? It's one of their most used scales, one of their most used keys. And so the fact that he just happened to stumble on that, I kind of find ironic. But it is so simple, none other than a really low root E, followed by the third string open, which is G, the second string open B, and the first string open E. So you have two E's an octave apart, or in this case, I think that's definitely more than an octave apart. But you've got the E, the G, and the B, creating an E minor or E minor arpeggio, which outlines the key of E minor, which is what Nothing Else Matters is written in. And then that's pretty much it. I could go over the chords of that song. Most of it is a C to a D back to an E, right? That's the majority of it, which does outline a 1, 6, 7 in the key of E minor, which is a very typical hard rock and heavy metal minor scale. I do think there's also a G in that scale, maybe an A, and maybe even a B, right? We're sticking with the intensely basic E minor scale for the song. I'm not going to go in depth on it. I just wanted to give you this little ditty about the intro. So, like, subscribe, leave some comments for me, let me know what you guys want to see next. And as always, have a great day.